Guys, the easiest mechanics that add players that match, whether you're just a beginner or intermediate level player, you can get all with all.
If this video ends up helping you, please leave a like, and also comment down below what you want to see next. The first thing every player should have mastered is the classic 90s. Before chapter 3, this was the fastest way to get height and is still viable. The next move is sprint 90s, and while these are faster than the classic 90s, they're still unprotected, but it is a great way to implement sprinting into your build. The next move is crossovers, aka Clutch 90s. This is by far the best way to get height in-game while ramping towards someone. You can also do these going to the left or right, and I use this in-game and in Zone Wars all the time. When you master these basic moves, you can combo them together and get creative with your 1v1 starts or ramp. It takes a lot of practice to perfect these, but once you find a couple sprint bind, it should be great. The best way to drop down from height is no longer the basic water falling. I came up with this new method called the Waves Mantle. I've used this method many times, including when I basically how you do it is you place 2 floors, then you edit the front tile in front of you, then you line your crosshair with the edge of the tile that you're standing on, then you edit down, and as you're falling, you prepare to place 2 walls and then you mantle onto that floor. Also, when you do it, make sure to line your crosshair up and look up as you're falling. There's also another better version of this that I came up with, and this is called the Waves Mantle, where you flip the ramp twice as you're falling down, and all you have to place is the ramp, and then you just mantle on that. If you want the best tweaks that I personally use for PC and console for lower FPS and lower ping, make sure to check them out in the pinned comment. The best way to edit down on someone is not with a normal double edit, but it's actually with a ramp, because it blocks enemies POV. Here's another way that you can do it, and it makes it so that the enemy can't see you at all, and it's very protected. The next thing I'm going to talk about is pre-piece. Pre-piece allows you to have piece control on the player and already be winning the fight before they even run into the box that you're protecting. For example, if I slow down this guy was already pieced before he even realized. The next thing I want to go over is sides. Really focus on what I talked about in this segment, because side jumps are one of the most important things in this entire game. Now there's multiple different types of side jumps. To start, there's the basic side jump, where you're not really protected at all, but it's still a side jump. Next, there's the basic protected ones, but it's kind of predictable, and people can kind of model class you or window me. And then there's the two best side jumps. I call this the base side jump because I came up with it, nobody else does it. Basically, I edit the top right tile, I reset it, which completely baits the opponent into thinking I'm gonna edit to the right, when realistically, I'm about to side jump to the left. So then after that, I edit both of the top left tiles, I place walls all around me, as you can see, and then I place a floor, a ramp, and then I can repetitive. The next thing I'm going to be going over is radio. The first one is the Waves Speed, which is my favorite. The second one is the Martov Speed, which all of you know already. And the third one is my very favorite. It's the Waves Window Peak, which completely baits the opponent, and it's amazing. The next thing I'm going to go over is Wildful Cone. Now these are pretty simple, and you should be able to learn it just by watching this clip, but there's a way more advanced version of it, and it's a Wildful Cone into the side jump, and it's very effective in fight. If you practice this, you will win almost all of your fight. The next one is really advanced, and it's called 8-Fold. It's a super advanced version of Quad. Now this is more flashy, but it's a really good mechanic to learn, especially if you're a content creator or streamer or just want to become a fast editor. The next thing is something that you all ask me to teach you all the time, and that's called edit reset. It's basically just infinite quad edits up and up while sprinting, and you can get height very fast, so it is good for fight. The last thing that I'm going to go over isn't really a mechanic, but it definitely ties in directly to mechanics, and it's the right hand. So if I go to this side of the box right here, he can see me right now, but I can't see him. The reason why is because he has a right hand peek. So for example, right here, I can see him very clearly. He can't see me right now. I can see him. My point I'm making is whenever you guys are approaching a box, you guys always want to go right. If you guys go right around the box, he will not be able to have a peek. If I go left, he will always have this right hand peek right here. I can't see him here. And that's about it for the video. And if this video helped at all, please leave a like, comment, and